Hey guys, and welcome to this video. So check this out. In the late 1800s, there was a German physician by the name of Paul Ehrlich who coined the term horror autotoxicus. What was this? This was a reflection of the fact that the thought that our immune system turning against our body was such a preposterous idea that it would exceed any degree of horror that could ever be imagined. Yet sadly, his prescient looking forward at what would happen in human health became far too apparent. Because what we know now is that an autoimmune condition, which affects a full 12% of the population in the United States, is really a case of our immune system turning against ourselves. Now, our immune system's job is to recognize what I like to refer to as dangerous strangers. So what this does is it gives us an opportunity to ask some different questions about what's driving our immune system. When we ask these questions, we can begin to make some steps to turn our immune system health around. Okay, so here's where I want to start. The first thing is to recognize that our immune system's job is to guard our barriers. What happens is we live in a world which is completely overwhelmed with any number of different microbes that would love to get into our inner workings of our sugars, our water, our amino acids, our fats. So what our body has done has developed a series of permeable membranes, really skins that protect us from these microbes. Remember that the body is geared to recognize what's known as dangerous strangers. So recent studies into the microbiome, the 100 trillion bacterial cells that reside in and on our body, are demonstrating to us that there are certain classes of these microbes, of these bacteria, that actually work favorably with our immune system. And what happens is our immune system is in a constant state of vigilance, exploring our outside environment, trying to figure out who's friends and who's foe. One of my beliefs is that the rampant increases of autoimmunity in our country and around the world today is from two principal considerations. The first is that we're not maintaining our barriers well. We're having a porous, leaky gut. We're not maintaining the integrity and the health of our skin. But the other thing that's happening is that we are exposing our body to any number of different chemicals that can be perceived by the immune system as a dangerous stranger. Now, some of these are microbes, viruses, parasite, yeast. Yes, these all activate our immune system. But what we are learning is that similarly, synthetic molecules that are so present in all of our foods, so many of our processed foods, really chemicals that we encounter on a day-to-day basis, are actually being brought in contact with our immune system, and the immune system rightfully is recognizing these as something which is deleterious or dangerous to our health. This is the key to activating our present wrath of autoimmunity in which so many people in the United States and around the world find themselves. So what can you do? The first thing is establish a good nutritional foundation so that our immune system, our cells, have the wherewithal and the means to fight off all these invaders and to know how to reconcile things like forever chemicals or heavy metals. The next thing to do is to ensure that your insulin, cortisol, and thyroid are in balance. Why is this? Because we know that a state of hypothyroidism causes us to have a skin that gets dry and cracked. We know that high levels of cortisol actually diverts blood from our gut, leaving our gut without the nutrition that it needs to maintain this single cell layer barrier between all the yummy goodness inside of us and all those bacteria in the outside world. And the last thing that you can do is to remember to manage your stress, because at the end of the day, all these things are directly related to stress. As always, my name is Scott Resnick. I'm making these videos to empower you guys to be best stewards of your own healthcare, to turn around your health, to really reverse all aspects of disease and aging when your doctor has been unable to help you. Be sure to comment, like, subscribe, pass on these videos to your friends, because the intent is to give you the tools that you guys need to really begin to get healthy and turn around disease. As always, I will see you in an upcoming video, and be well.